And then we do a 3-step breading. We dredge it in seasoned flour.
I went to heaven and I was gone. Hey, what's up? It's Luis with America's Best Restaurants, and we travel the country coast to coast to find the places where you need to eat at on a weekly basis. And today we're in Paoli, Indiana, at a restaurant called Burton's Farmhouse. From what I understand and what I've heard is that they have an unbelievable pork chop, and I am a sucker for pork chops, so I can't wait for you to check this out with me. Let's go. All right, everybody, so it's kitchen time. We're here with Will the Thrill, so I gotta ask you though first, why Will the Thrill?
I'm an experience all on its own, man.
Okay. All right, so Will, what are we making today?
We have our chickens and waffles.
Okay, let's go, let's do it.
All right. You got your waffle.
Okay.
Nice 2 big chunky chicken tenders. Got our mango glazed bacon.
Mango glazed bacon? Whoa.
Drape that over there. Gotta hit it with that Frank's hot sauce. Put that shit on everything.
Okay, so tell me more about the breading of the chicken.
The chicken, standard flour, salt, and pepper. Press our chicken tenders down, get them nice and juicy, like, you know. We marinate them, soak them overnight in buttermilk.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. He's old. But it's all ready, man.
All right.
Try not to stuff your face too bad.
I'll try.
Yeah.
I'll try my best.
There you go.
All right, fantastic.
Enjoy.
All right, let's see.
Dig in, bud.
Still a little hot, but I got this. All right, everybody, you know what time it is. It's taste time.
Yeah, you just gotta jump on it like a wild animal. It's all in the eyes, man.
Come on, man.
It's all in the eyes.
Come on, man. You're a bad influence, man, but in a good way.
Hey.
This is amazing. Just that chew of the waffle, it's got that crunch to it too, and that breading is incredible. The saltiness of the bacon, oh my God.
It's that mouth with the splooge.
And that glaze and the syrup, oh. That's a home run. Home run.
That's right.
Oh my God. I'm gonna try another one.
This is all homemade.
I'm gonna try one more time.
It's all homemade.
All right, everybody, here we go. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Come on, man.
All in the eyes.
Come on, dude, get out of here. That's insanely good.
Oh yeah.
So, tell me about the mango glaze, because you mentioned you kind of skirted through it. So tell me about the mango glaze on the bacon. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, mango glaze, fresh mangoes. Get them seared up on the grill here. Get them going, some sugar, get it all diluted down, and then blend it up. Call it done.
Why do you sear them though? Secret?
I can't tell you everything, man. I can't. No.
All right.
It's good though, right?
It's phenomenal.
There you go.
Phenomenal. That waffle is absolutely amazing. That crunch, the chicken is outstanding, perfectly done. Just the crunch on it is insane. That bacon, the salty, the sweetness of the mango. I've never seen it like that. And then that syrup it's like the icing on the cake, right? You gotta have it. Because if you're having cake with no icing, you got a problem.
Have it on a plate, right?
Yeah, heaven and then some.
Yeah,
that's outstanding. Oh my God, this is so good. Well, thank you so much. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna do some bad things to it out there.
Hey,
I know you guys got a couple more things for us, all right?
Hey, let's do it.
All right, everybody, so we are back. We got a couple incredible dishes. Okay, first of all, I just want you to see this. What? Okay, first and foremost, this is Josh and Britney. Okay, so Chef Josh, what do we have here?
Well, it's a chicken breast. We take large chicken breast and pound it out. And we put stuffing in it, spinach, cheese, a little bit of vegetable.
Okay.
Season the chicken, roll it up. Try to get it as tight as you can without it being too tight, because then it pushes the filling out. And then we do a 3-step breading. We dredge it in seasoned flour. We dip it into egg wash, and then seasoned panko breadcrumbs. From there, we deep fry until it has a nice light golden crust on it, but we don't want to finish that in the fryer because it's going to make the outer crust too dark.
Okay.
So we take it out of the fryer, put it in a pan, put it in the oven until it's fully cooked to 165 degrees. Now you'll see underneath the chicken, we have a little bit of that same stuffing that we put inside.
Okay.
And it does provide a little bit of a sauce. What more it does is it keeps the chicken from sliding around. But it really is meant to eat it together so that you get a little bit extra of that filling to go with it.
Okay, where does this recipe come from? Because this is ridiculously good.
This is just mine.
Really?
Yeah.
This is amazing. Amazing.
Our spinach dip that's inside of that actually is one of our family recipes that kind of came into the restaurant.
It's phenomenal. That chicken is perfectly juicy. Secret, panko breadcrumb for me is my favorite, by far. By far. So when I saw this come on, I'm like, yes,
The crunch
this is
with it.
awesome.
Yeah.
Their crunch is ridiculously good. The stuffing, everything's amazing. This is a crazy, crazy, amazing dish. Oh my God.
And I like the presentation, and Brittany
Yeah.
really nailed it with the components of it, that if you were to put a sauce on top of that, then it takes away from the texture and the flavor that you get from the crunch on the outside with the chicken. So having the sauce, a little bit of the filling underneath really does complement it in the right way. You don't want to cover that with the sauce because you lose all of the integrity of the
It'll be
crunch.
soggy.
I agree. Everything, it's perfectly salted. Like I said, that crunch is ridiculous on the outside. It's perfectly seasoned. The inside with the spinach and everything else in the stuffing, it's just such a great dish. I feel like this is more like an elevated chicken cordon bleu. Like a much more elevated
Kind
version
of
of it.
so, yeah.
It's phenomenal. That is a phenomenal
you.
dish. Now I know why some of the people off camera were destroying it without telling me anything, but it is what it is.
Well, it's a big portion too, so pace yourself. Don't
Fair
dive
enough.
in too quickly.
Fair enough. That's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Wow. I'm gonna do bad things to this off camera. Okay. So this one right here. So tell me about this.
Well, let me start with the pork. It's a local pork, double bone in, nice thick pork chop,
Okay.
seasoned with salt and pepper, put on a broiler until, again, it has a nice char to it. Marks from the grill, a little bit of char on the bone side, and then finish in the oven again so that it doesn't overcook, get too dark on the broiler. You can really control that heat in the oven and really get it to the point to where it is fully cooked, but it's still juicy, it's still moist. And then top it with what we're calling a brown sugar glaze. So it's a little brown sugar, a little bit of vinegar to loosen it up. Once the sugar melts, it makes a really nice glaze just to accompany it, because you really want that char flavor from the broiler to come out. And I think it pairs and works very well because you get a little bit of sweetness with that glaze, don't you?
This is next level. Oh my God.
Next to those are Brussels sprouts, which are a house favorite. Just pan-sautéed Brussels sprouts, salt, pepper, garlic, a little bit of oil, and we top it with Parmesan cheese. We don't cook it with the Parmesan cheese, we top it so that it sits on the plate, comes out to the table, has a chance to get the ambient heat from the veg to just kind of sit on top of the Brussels sprouts rather than melt into it and then onto the plate. And for the third piece, I'll actually let Brittany talk about this because this is another one of her delicious recipes.
This actually comes from my mother-in-law. This is her crusted pepper jack mac and cheese. So it does have a couple different cheeses in there. You'll feel a little bit of a sweetness that will come through. So it's a little different. And then it has a crust on top and it is baked. So a little bit of crunch to it as well.
Pasta's perfect. You're right. I mean, just that blend of cheeses. If you love mac and cheese, this is amazing. It's amazing, but
We want to do something a little different. So not just your typical sweet mac and cheese.
And something that's made from scratch every day, just make it fresh. Put in that time, put in that effort because it's going to come across.
I have to go back to the pork chop. This pork chop is
It's pretty good, isn't it?
No, it's not pretty good. When I took a bite of it, I don't know if you saw my face, but I went to heaven and I was gone. You were talking,
Good.
I was gone. That right there is outstanding. Oh my God.
And that's
It's
what
just-
Brittany was going for when she was putting these things together. What is more Midwestern and classic than just a grilled pork chop?
Yeah, this is absolutely outstanding. The pork is not dry. It's perfectly juicy, perfectly salted. The one thing that pork needs is the right amount of salt. If you don't put the right amount of salt, it doesn't matter what you do to it, period. It just doesn't. So this is perfectly salty. That glaze, you're 100% right, doesn't need it, but it's a welcome addition to give it a little bit of sweetness. and just the caramelization that's happening here, outstanding. This is an outstanding pork chop. Oh my God, I'm going to destroy this thing on camera.
That's a great compliment.
Let me be polite. And I want to get to know, so tell me the story how Burton's Farmhouse came to be.
I guess I had been in the industry for 20 plus years. We'd all went through COVID, so we'd all kind of went back into our jobs and were reopening. And I guess I had some time home with my kids, and we just started kind of, thinking about being able to stay with them and, how we could do that. I started cooking a lot in that time, coming up with recipes, just playing with it because we were home and we were bored and what else was there to do? So we started a lot of gardening and cooking. And then it, we wanted to be able to offer something fresh in our area. So a lot of times, a lot of times here you see a lot of deep fried food that doesn't have a lot of, here we hand cut our fries, our onion rings are hand dipped and hand battered. So we really wanted to bring that to our area, just freshness. And so that's kind of was the start of it. And we started coming up with menus and here we are.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, home runs all around. We in our travels, we find gems in the rough. This is more of a mountain full of gems. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
This place, I'll tell you right now, if you're watching, look, 1000% blindfolded, hands tied behind their back, 1000% certified legit. I love this restaurant. These recipes are unbelievable. I really, really appreciate just being here. I feel like I'm in your home. And I don't think that.
Glad you feel that way.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful space, family friendly. The food is just excellent. Oh my God.
Thank you for that.
It is so good. I appreciate it. This has been an unbelievable experience. Clearly that pork chop was the right thing to get. Plus that stuffed chicken breast was unbelievable. And of course, who can forget the chicken and waffles? Look, it was incredible. The only thing that's missing is you. You gotta come on down here to Burton's Farmhouse. Take the trip. Trust me, you are going to love it. You can find a full listing for them on americasbestrestaurants.com. And that's it for us on this episode. We'll see you on the next one.